the dawn of the siege. It began at midnight. While the rest of the city slept in unease, Master Elric was wide awake, hunched over a burning workbench, his face cast in gold by candlelight and firelight. His fingers were blackened with soot. His table was a clutter of vials, gears, and scraps of parchment filled with numbers only he understood. Before him flickered a small vial of Greek fire, the smallest possible sample, stolen from sleep and permission. He added a drop of his formula. The vial hissed. Elric leaned in. It stabilized. "Ha ha ha!" he shouted, staggering backward. "It worked! It worked!" His voice echoed through the stone. But no one heard him. The bells began to ring just after sunrise. At first it was distant, a low, mournful tone from the towers. Then came the sound of thunder that did not belong to the sky. The earth shook, and from every corner of the land they came, spilling over the hills, crawling down from the mountains, gliding toward shore in black-sailed ships. War had arrived. Tens of thousands, the pagans painted and shrieking, the Mongols armored and silent, and the breakaway crusaders, once men of God, now nothing more than traitors. The sea of enemies stretched as far as the eye could see. A storm of banners, weapons, and wrath. At their center rode a towering man in crimson armor, a former noble, once friend and ally to King Francis. His eyes were dark, his blade still slick with conquest. Beside him rode a man once feared as holy, a former Templar stripped of rank, exposed by Sir Prince for rape, murder, and treason. He had escaped the dungeons with blood on his hands. Now he returned to finish what he started. The red-armored leader raised his sword and called out, "Surrender your realm now, King Francis. Your city will fall, your people will burn. We have allies within and around your gates. You are surrounded. Accept your end." High on the battlements, King Francis rose from his throne. He was old, his face lined with time and wisdom, but his eyes burned with fire. His golden robe shimmered in the wind as he stood atop the wall, looking down on the traitor who had once dined beside him. "Make one more step into my realm," the king said, "and we will all die together." There was no hesitation in his voice. Only truth. The Red Knight smiled. "Then you choose death?" He raised his blade. Below the walls, lined in gleaming formation, stood Sir Prince, silent and unshaken. Around him, his Templars and foot soldiers from every allied kingdom held their ground. No one spoke. The sound of horses, armor, and wind filled the world. And inside the stone heart of the city, within the sacred walls of the cathedral, Lady Marlene knelt with the women and children, still whispering prayers beneath the thunder of war. She did not look up. Carly held both Matthias and Kristoff in her arms. Neither boy said a word. The ground shook beneath them. Still she whispered, "You are brave, both of you." The bells rang louder. And then the horn blew. Charge! Exclamation. The world exploded in motion. Steel met shield. Hooves tore up the earth. And the long shadow of death fell upon the realm.